Welcome to Pingo Culto, the spy products store specialized in before starting with the product review. Remember that at the description you can consult the video in other languages, in addition to the channel's official sales offices with worldwide shipments, contact media, and social networks. The Nano Earpiece is the smallest concealed earphone model on the market with a size of only 3 mm and operation with electromagnetic induction technology, the collar or element. The inductor transmits an inductive wave that causes the inductive wave to vibrate the earpieces and generate sound. When inserted in the ear, it is completely hidden and impossible to see by others. Impressive, isn't it? Besides, the safety of its use is guaranteed by not having any electrical circuit inside, and include extractor bar and extractor magnet for its extraction in a noise-free environment. Only you will be able to hear the phone call or audio that you play, and it is not necessary to charge the earpiece. We know this technology seems to be from another planet also. If you need to use it in a noisy environment in which the volume of the Nano Earpiece is not, you can use it with a VIP Pro type earpiece. These earpieces require a battery to amplify the waves of the inductor collar and have a super small size to hide them. The VIP Pro Super Mini in-ear earpiece measures 1.10 centimeters long by 0.64 centimeters wide. A transparent thread for its removal with the finger or with the tweezers to function. Uses a 337 type battery offering up to 4 hours of autonomy depending on the volume. The earpiece VIP Pro Ultra Mini has similar dimensions of 1.08 centimeters long by 0.68 centimeters wide. Extraction is carried out with an extractor bar that is magnetized to the pile, so we must always. The battery is inserted into the earpiece before inserting it into the ear to operate. Type 379 with up to 4 hours of autonomy depending on the volume. The earpiece model Nano V4 includes a Bluetooth inductor necklace to connect to the cell phone. The operation is as follows: like that of a Bluetooth headset, listening through the earpiece and communicating through the microphone. Integrated in the induction collar, you will be able to make phone calls without any distance limit or play any audio such as recordings and regulate the volume on your cell phone for its operation. Remember that the induction collar should always be on the neck, hidden under the clothing. Its autonomy is of approximately 4 hours depending on the volume and includes a USB charging cable. For the charging time is approximately 1 hour. The Nano V4 earpiece kit includes 1 magnet extractor bar and 2 nano magnet earpieces in a plastic pouch. Is important to differentiate between the extractor magnet and the inhaler. We can separate each piece with the Bluetooth inductor necklace, the USB charging cable, and if you have purchased the kit with the VIP Pro Super Mini earpiece will be included together with 2 batteries if you have chosen the VIP Pro Ultra Mini earpiece with the addition of the extractor bar for extracting the earpiece. Before starting to use the product, we recommend that you check that you are using an original product from Pingo Culto by checking that the logo is the same as on the products and buying from a channel of official sales. You can consult us if you have any doubts, and do not forget to consult the online instructions. For more information, first turn on the induction collar by pressing and holding the button with the phone icon, and do not release it until the red and blue lights blink rapidly. If the light does not appear, charge the inductor necklace with a charger up to 5 volts and 1 ampere, or by connecting it to the USB port of a computer. After a few minutes, the red charging light will appear and a blue light will come on when it is fully charged. Now connect your cell phone via Bluetooth. Looking for the T-loop device. If the device does not appear, check that the power is turned on. Of the induction collar, you have held the button down until the red and blue lights flash. T-loop device will be hidden from other mobiles when it is connected to the T-loop device. We connect the Bluetooth inductor necklace. We can see its battery on the iPhone in the upper corner right, or on Android in settings, Bluetooth, or in the top right corner. To check that the kit works, by placing the inductor collar on top of a table and placing the extractor magnet together with the 2 nano ganillos in horizontal position and glued to the inductor collar wound down below. Play a song at maximum volume and remember to unmute your cell phone, and you will notice how vibrate or sound at a low volume when attached to the inducer collar. collar. And this means that is working properly. If you do not get vibration, check the inductor collar charge. And try with another cell phone, computer, tablet, or MP3 player, and also check that you have not pressed by mistake the button with the crossed out speaker icon. We can check in the same test if the problem is with the cell phone by pressing and holding the button with the phone icon to hear the on-off melody. If you have purchased the kit with the VIP Pro Super Mini or Ultra Mini in-ear earpiece, you can unscrew the cover, insert the battery with the positive plus symbol, side facing up, screw the cover back on, and bring it close to the induction collar to check that it works. VIP Pro Ultra Mini earpiece before inserting it in the ear so that it can be removed if it is brought closer to the ear. The VIP Pro type earpiece to the ear with the battery inside it, we hear a noise similar to an untuned radio is on and working if the sound is very loud and similar to the fluttering of a. The B, we must slightly extend the spring inside it and reinsert the battery. The Nano is ready for insertion by screwing it correctly into the cap. It is advisable to clean the ear before inserting the earpiece with swabs or cleaning spray. First, detach an earpiece with your fingernail and turn your head 90 degrees so that the ear, the left side, where we are going to insert the earpiece, is oriented upwards. Drop the earpiece into your ear and while holding the position, shake your head and circular motions until you feel the sensation of a drop of water falling into, and the plugged ear may need to be repeated several times to achieve the correct introduction. If we turn our head to the opposite side by putting our hand and the earpiece comes out. With an earpiece in the left ear is usually not correctly inserted with an earpiece in the left ear, and inserting the other in the right ear may cause the earpiece to become dislodged. Although the left ear is recommended since it is common to hear better in the left ear than in the right ear, we can try with the right ear. It is not advisable to try to push the earpiece with the right ear. A cotton swab or similar, as we will not achieve the correct insertion when the earpiece is in place. Well inserted in the ear, we can place the kit on the body, remembering that the necklace inductor should always be on the neck to transmit the sound to the earpiece. We can use tape or tape to adjust it to the shape of our shoulders so that it does not move during its use in the induction collar. The button with the icon of a telephone allows to answer or hang up the call. If you press twice the phone number and pause or replay, the recording will automatically call back to the last person in the call log of the cell phone by pressing the volume buttons. If it is press and hold will increase or decrease the volume of the induction collar, and pressing once will increase or decrease the volume of the induction collar. While using a compatible playback application, we'll switch recording between the following. It is recommended that the volume of the induction collar not be turned up too high and that it be turned up at a lower level. To increase the autonomy, the button with the crossed out speaker icon will silence both the microphone, and the SOS button will beep a few times to alert the other person in the phone call. To remove the Nano earpiece, places the magnet extractor at the base of the extractor rod, rotate the head 90 degrees, and insert the rod into the other ear. Very effective extraction method is to place the extractor magnet at the beginning of the ear canal and shaking the head while holding the position. The VIP Pro Super Mini earpiece can be removed by pulling the transparent thread with your finger or a tweezers, and the VIP Pro Ultra Mini with the bar extractor that attaches to the battery inside the earpiece. Remember to clean the earpiece with water or isopropyl alcohol after use. Turn off the induction collar by pressing and holding the button. Press the phone icon until the red light comes on and remove the battery from the VIP Pro earpiece. To prevent clogging and lower sound levels, carefully clean the holes of the VIP Pro earpiece using a needle or pin. If you have any questions or need assistance, you can write to us by any of the means of contact that you can see in the description or on our website. Until the next spies, remember to use them ethically and according to current regulations.